Imagine driving through the quiet deserts of Nevada, endless dry land, distant mountains, a long, empty highway stretching into the horizon. Nothing feels unusual until you notice a glowing sign in the distance, Moonlite BunnyRanch. Today, it is one of the most famous legal brothels in the world. But in 1955, this place was nothing more than a small wooden ranch sitting silently in the desert. No neon lights, no television cameras, no tourists, just dust, wind, and isolation. This is the real story of Moonlite BunnyRanch, a journey spanning more than 70 years. From obscurity to worldwide recognition. To understand BunnyRanch, we must first understand Nevada. Unlike most of the United States, Nevada allowed legalized prostitution in certain rural counties. This unique law dates back to World War II, when mining towns and military bases created demand in remote areas. By the 1950s, small licensed brothels quietly operated across rural Nevada. Moonlite BunnyRanch began during this era, around 1955, near Mound House. It started as a modest farmhouse-style building, offering discreet services to locals and travelers. There was no branding, no marketing. It existed almost invisibly. For nearly 30 years, BunnyRanch remained relatively unknown. The building slowly expanded. A few extra rooms were added. A small parking area appeared. But nothing dramatic happened. This was not a glamorous destination. It was simply a quiet rural business operating under Nevada law. While Las Vegas grew into a global entertainment capital, BunnyRanch stayed in the shadows. Until one man changed everything. In the mid-1990s, entrepreneur Dennis Hoff purchased the property. Hoff did not see BunnyRanch as just a brothel. He saw potential. He immediately began transforming the ranch. The exterior was repainted, interiors were renovated, private suites replaced outdated rooms, security systems were installed, staff management became professionalized, health regulations were strictly enforced. But Hoff's biggest innovation wasn't construction, it was branding. He turned the ranch into a recognizable name, the Moonlite BunnyRanch. For the first time, this hidden desert property had an identity. In 2002, HBO launched a reality series called Cat House. The show documented daily life inside BunnyRanch. Suddenly, audiences around the world were seeing something they had never seen before: a legal American brothel operating openly. Cameras captured interviews, routines, negotiations, and behind-the-scenes moments. Almost overnight, BunnyRanch became internationally famous. Tourists began visiting just to take photos. Media outlets requested interviews. The ranch became a cultural curiosity. What had once been invisible was now global entertainment. Following the success of Cat House, BunnyRanch entered its most profitable era. Major upgrades followed. Luxury furnishings, red-carpeted hallways, chandeliers, modernized guest rooms, landscaping, and outdoor lighting transformed the property. It began to resemble a boutique hotel more than a traditional ranch. Dennis Hoff expanded his brand to include additional properties across Nevada. BunnyRanch became the flagship. During this period, the ranch also emphasized compliance, mandatory medical testing, legal worker registration, strict security protocols. It operated under some of the most regulated conditions in the adult industry. To supporters, it represented safe, legal adult work. To critics, it symbolized controversy. Either way, it was impossible to ignore. By now, BunnyRanch had become something larger than its original purpose. It was part of pop culture. It appeared in documentaries, late-night shows, news reports, and travel guides. Some visitors came out of curiosity. Others studied it as a case of legalized adult commerce. Universities even referenced it in discussions about regulation versus prohibition. It had become a living social experiment. In 2018, Dennis Hoff passed away unexpectedly. His death marked a major turning point. Hoff had been the face of BunnyRanch for more than 2 decades. Without him, leadership shifted. The future felt uncertain. Yet operations continued, the brand survived, but the era of its most aggressive expansion had ended. For the first time in decades, BunnyRanch closed its doors. Parking lots stood empty. Gates were locked. The neon lights went dark. The same silence that existed in 1955 returned in 2020. For months, the desert reclaimed the ranch. After restrictions eased, BunnyRanch slowly reopened. Renovations followed. Fresh paint, updated interiors, online booking systems. Digital marketing replaced traditional advertising. Drone footage showcased the property from above. By 2026, BunnyRanch had become a hybrid of history and modern business. Part legacy site, part digital-era enterprise. It no longer relied on television. Social media and online presence now drove attention.